straight up these temperatures. Yeah, so for chip temp, we're looking around 25, ambient around 10. Good. About what we pushed up today, if I remember. At the end of the day, like, it doesn't have to be, you know, we don't have to, like, look at every single miner and be like, is this up now? It's just 15, 20 minutes. That's pretty much the time that we did today. We did a little longer today, but they said, like, we should be good with 20 minutes. Nick kind of didn't even want to do this. He said just bring him up normally, but the guys on site really want to do this just to be extra safe, so I told him to do it.
Yeah, like Salt Creek's been super extra, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a little extra. I get it though, because they put up to this like a lot, and the last thing you need is miners going bad because you don't take extra safety checks.
That's fair.
So I get it, and it'll just be for today. Like it's it. You know what I mean? Just today, just be extra safe. One more day, call it a day, whatever.
And then worst case, if you can't reach Josh, I'm also available. So just hit me. You can call me, whatever.
Yep. Yeah, I'll definitely be on tonight, at least till like 6, Nick. There is a chance if this price is like super high, it even goes past that time. Hoping not, but if it does, I'll try to stay up. We'll get it.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. It should be fine.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Hoosiers will put total leather to crank us up. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Miami's offense will have the ball first. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down. Looking for more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here when you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. And this guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And the Hurricanes in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Throwing on the run. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Oh, he got loose. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Excellent job by this defense. You know they watched the tape last week. This offense was humming. They were clicking. They were in rhythm. You knew they would be aggressive, and they are in the first drive. Great discipline in the back end, shows up, shows out, and creates the first takeaway of this football game.
Still on his feet at the 45. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Hoosiers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
Well, the offense is trying to go with the trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
Trying play action. And they fail to hook up on third down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And the try is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on third. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Last time they had it, the long missed field goal ended the drive. The idea, get a little deeper in plus territory this time around. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
And the Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Indiana! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
To the ground to try to move the chain. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He'll try to do it himself. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. And the Canes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Finding open areas. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Canes are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun to give, looking for room. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Hurricanes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Hoosiers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll leave it with the lone back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
And the Canes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got him downfield. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Hurricane! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Alabama has a lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 11 over Washington. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rudolph. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hoosiers will have it 1st and 10.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great.
Going downfield for the big play. Snags it inside the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. The snap sets up the throw. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Quickly out to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Canes will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Slings it downfield. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Adams. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. just enough time for one final play in this half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. The Hurricanes are threatening on 1st and goal. Might be changing the route. Snap in the shotgun. Touchdown, Cave! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball right of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fella.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Going right to work up top. The throw to the outside is complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Good awareness by the defense. In this situation on the field, you know there's coordinators that like to try to take shots deep down the field and catch you napping, but the defense was ready for that one.
Wants to throw on third. Got the quick pass. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be first and goal from the 4.
When I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now, with a nice lead here late in the third quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field. They're bleeding and ticking this clock away. Nice job there getting it done on the ground.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes a grab deep. Turning on the Jets. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. The quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up 14 over Texas A&M. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be brought down. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
A nice job being gapped sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Catch in the middle, it's Rudolph. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Looking to throw on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it. That turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. A quick strike touchdown up top. The last time they had it, Jesse, they'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Going for 6. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, K. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
42, Indiana, 14.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for... a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. These corners going to give them some space. Wants to fire on 2nd down. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week of practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
Finds a little space. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Pressure coming. Got his man downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Power football with the run. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Canes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll go with a direct snap. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Using his feet to buy time. Fires into the end zone. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Miami. Fit it in the window for the score.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had it.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
The play action fake. On target to the left. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. And it'll be down right there.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Canes headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Firing to the right, complete. How about this? They go empty on 2nd and 2. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And the Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. They just keep firing. That one comes out hot down the right side. Makes the grab on the big throw. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's taking a deep shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And here comes the punt team. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Touchdown, Indiana! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. You still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
On the move from inside his 5. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Got out of trouble and throws. This time he's got his man. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Hurricanes moving quickly to the line. To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Working that left side. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. looking for the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking downfield on first down. On the run, still looking. He throws it back to the left, a risky ball. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play.